How is Hillary Clinton enjoying her told you so moment now that Trump has officially been convicted on 34 felony counts? Turns out you can join in on the fun for $22 plus tax. Back in 2016, Clinton transformed herself from a former First Lady, Senator, and Secretary of State to the Democratic presidential candidate, and her victory seemed like a given. Meanwhile, her opponent, Donald Trump, was a political newcomer who brought little more than apprentice-style bluster to the campaign.
It's Rubio!
In a foreign policy speech she gave in San Diego in 2016, the presidential hopeful slammed Trump in a variety of ways.
Donald Trump's ideas aren't just different, they are dangerously incoherent.
She ripped his proposed economic policies, his quote, bizarre fascination with dictators and strongmen, his disrespect for America's military, and his highly publicized short fuse.
He is temperamentally unfit.
However, as we all know, Trump ultimately defied predictions and won the election, but Clinton now has her opportunity to jab back. Following the guilty verdict in Trump's fraud trial, she took to Instagram to promote a new product line from the Onward Together Progressive PAC. She wrote, "We recently had some new merch made based on a phrase I hear a lot. The design happened to be finalized today. The merch in question is a coffee mug with a faceless depiction of Clinton drinking tea, along with the caption, 'Turns out she was right about everything.' Followers were overwhelmingly there for both the mug and the sentiment. One wrote, 'I need some Hillary dunking on Trump merch.' Another user suggested an additional item. Make a shirt that says, 'Lock who up?' Mostly, though, the comments expressed regret that the 2016 election ended how it did. If the Trump family's reactions to Donald's guilty verdict were salty, then Hillary Clinton's Told You So mug was sweet revenge. Among the famous friends who couldn't get enough of her Insta post were Amy Schumer, Chef Chadwick Boyd, and CNN contributor Rachel Sklar. Actor Meredith Salinger mourned, "If only we could have had you. You are and have always been the most worthy. We love you." A fan agreed, noting, "You would have been a brilliant president, and you earned the presidency. You won the popular vote. Everyone who could have voted for you and didn't is part of the problem." Musing on the Trump verdict, another follower pointed out, "Tonight feels incredibly bittersweet. Some of us knew with total certainty that election had been stolen from you. And you know what? 8 years later, it still hurts." Other comments on the well-timed merch drop praised the smug mug and the sass, and even encouraged the former Secretary of State to shout, "I told you so." In fact, one supporter wanted to put in a deluxe order so they could use it as their good china. However, at least one commenter expressed concern that Clinton's shade would only make Trump more popular among the faithful. They asserted, "Sadly, this isn't quieting or dissuading his radical base, only inciting them. I don't understand what needs to be done to be over with this goat rodeo clown." Indeed, Trump fans have, unsurprisingly, been vocal about their undying support for the former president following the verdict.
Very disappointed in America. This country is going downhill.
If it wasn't safe to say before, it definitely is now. There's pretty much nothing he could do that would spur the MAGA faithful to throw away their hats. And why would they at this point? Even though Trump is now a convicted felon, this won't stop him from running for president again. To run, a person only needs to be a natural-born citizen, a resident for at least 14 years, and over 35 years of age.